Hey guys, I'm Papa Pete, and I am so happy to be here today, joined by my friend.
INTV Casey, thanks for having me, Papa Pete.
Right on, because we have been asked to reveal to you and show you today a very, very new release, the latest Intellivision homebrew release from Intelligentvision that's being distributed by Intellivision Revolution, and that's a game that's been 10 years in the works. And I tell you, we've really been looking forward to this one. We've a lot of anticipation for it, and that is Tron Anthology right here. 4 fantastic homebrew games for your Intellivision system. Once again, Intelligentvision releases being distributed by Intellivision Revolution. And this game actually was a long time in the works, wasn't it, Casey?
Yeah, I think it was in the works about 10 years, and they couldn't get it out because of the JLB board shortage. And at one time, it was going to be a 4-cart release, but that would have been too costly to put out. So once the JLB boards came in, and David made some, changes to 3 of the games.
Yeah.
And I think it was quite a bit good improvements, and they were able to get it ready.
We all remember the 3 classic Tron games for the original Intellivision. You had Tron Deadly Disc, you had Tron Maze-a-Tron, and you had Tron Solar Sailer. A lot of people also thought of Snafu as one, but in actuality it wasn't. It called long before Tron even existed. But what about that 4th game? Well, that 4th game is really interesting because if you are aware, there actually was a 4th Tron game made for the Intellivision, but it was also actually only released by M Network for the Atari 2600. And that was Adventures of Tron. Did you ever play that one, Casey?
Oh, yes.
I had Adventures of Tron back in the day. I got it back at KB Toy and Hobby when it was in the bargain bin for M Network because I love the M Network games and I love the Intellivision games, which my brother-in-law had. But I really always sort of wondered why Adventures of Tron was only on Atari. It never did come out out for the Intellivision. But it did later on. Intellivision did release a version of Adventures of Tron. Maybe about almost 10 years ago, probably about the same time the concept for this Tron Anthology happened, and that was going to be called at that time, like you said, 4-cart release, Tron Complete. But anyway, thankfully now we have the JLP boards and then get all 4 of these games, but they made some other changes to some of these games as well, didn't they, Casey?
Yeah, David made quite a few enhancements, and as you're going to see in some of these videos coming up.
Right on. But before we get into that too much, so we know we have 4 games on the cart. It's a beautiful looking cart. Take a look right here. There's the cartridge. Okay. And all the other perks that come with it as well. Of course, this is a beautiful color box. I'll put some pictures into the box so you can see a little bit closer. Everybody will be really happy with the artwork and such on it. I'll show you the manual first. And it's a beautiful color manual, Intelligentvision on the back, the game box cover on the front. It opens up with a page showing all the overlays for the game, and each game has 2 pages. Adventures of Tron, Maze-a-Tron. We got Solar Sailer next, and of course finished up with Deadlier Disc. But what do you have there, Casey? What else do we have?
All right, the other thing in the package, nice cards for each game.
Right on. I'll show you each of those cards as well. And of course, overlays. Nothing's complete without overlays. And there are 2 overlays, 1 for each of the games. So 8 overlays in total. Now, a lot of these games aren't really overlay heavy, I'll say. But of course, a game like Tron Deadly Disc definitely needs the overlay. Well, you need it to start out to see exactly what you're doing. But they've done an amazing job, Intellivision, creating these new overlays for the game. I'll lay them all out here and you can get a good look at them as well. Beautiful. They're absolutely beautiful. Anyway, without any further ado, Casey, are you ready to go on and play and show some of these people these games?
I'm ready. Let's do it, Pete.
Right on. Here we go. Here's Casey with a look at Deadlier Disc Tron Rebooted.
Okay, we're going to start this one off with a quick gameplay clip on the original game, Tron Deadly Discs, for comparison purposes. This is definitely a game that we all know and love. Alright, there you have the original game. Let's jump right into the new game, Deadlier Disc, Tron Rebooted. Game 2 on Tron Anthology. Nice new title screen there. Oh wow, right away you're going to notice a darker color scheme. Oh wow, the disc killed him on the return trip. That is definitely cool. Oh wow, already have a recognizer. One thing I noticed, as soon as you kill a guy, another one's popping out another door. Almost always 3 guys on the screen. I couldn't get him. Oh wow, it let me hit him on the way out after he was done, and I even got points for that. The game is definitely harder than the original. That's what that is. I have a damage meter in the upper left. Seems to be maxed out at 15. I'm assuming when it hits 0, I'm dead. Already another recognizer. Got him on the way out again. He did shut my doors, though. Oh, wow, new bad guys. Oh, they take more than one hit. Harder bad guys definitely come quicker than the original game. Alright, there you have it. Deadlier Disc Tron Rebooted coming soon.
So that was awesome. Let's take a look now, a short look at Maze-a-Tron, Tron Reloaded. I'm going to tell you right now, I was never an expert at this game. Of all the Tron games, it's the one that I know by far the least, and I've always told myself, I'm going to learn how to play this game, and I really haven't. So I'm going to try for this video right here. We'll see how it goes.
I'm sure glad you took that one.
All right, guys, here we are. We're going to play Tron Maze-a-Tron. That is Tron Reloaded. And like I said before, I'm not all that familiar with the original Maze-a-Tron. I've not played it very much. I'm just sort of learning this game right now. So instead of trying to compare exactly what is different, I'm going to tell you how to play this game, or what I'm doing to try to play this game anyway. It's very, very basic. I'm sure there's a lot more to it, but we'll get a good look at it anyway. So there are a lot of changes, and here comes the first one.
Tron.
It's voice enabled. All kinds of voice things to give you your energy levels, your number of zeros, etc., etc. You'll see what I mean by the energy levels and the numbers as I go on a little bit further. This is going to be a pretty quick touch on the game. So let's start her off, and here we go. I'm going to go to the transformer. Get all the energy I can to start, because that's what I fight off the recognizers with my shields. And I'm also going to get as many zeros in these latch keys as I can. Alright, now I use my shield like that to paralyze the recognizer. I'm going to grab some more here. Perfect. We're going to run across here. Oh, there's another energizer there as well. Ooh. Or transformer, sorry. Myself lots. Oh, okay. No, I want to try to get. I'm going to reverse it here. Grab a little bit more energy. Check my energy level. Number 4.
Energy 96.
And I can have up to 245, 255 energy. So I want to get as much as I possibly can. And I want to get as many of the latches as I can. So again, my goal, it says in the manual, is to get to about 28 zeros.
0, 22.
I already have close to that. Run over here. Watch my shields. Freeze him.
Okay.
Oh, that message right there told me that I have the goal of 28. So I want to try to find the IO and get over to. I'm going to go back this way. I'm going to grab some more energy here.
Energy 109.
It's a good spot to stock up on the supplies that I need.
27.
27 zeros. There's the IO right there. I'm going to go into the IO right now.
Energy 163.
Right on. Here we go. It's going to take me to the ROM chips. And here's where I have to go in the top and bottom of these to try to change them to black zeros. And if the first one you go, first one you go in the bottom, then top. Oh, it's kind of confusing. Oh, I got knocked out. That was totally my fault. I almost got to the MCP. We're going to take it over to try to get somebody.
Energy 213.
Lots of energy.
25.
Lots of zeros. In we go. Okay, we're going to try to get to ROM chips. Wow, where am I? The ROM chips are over here. Use the shield to get through there. See, it's a trick. Like the one on the right, you have to go in the bottom. This is the white one. It switches back and forth. So if I go in there, it'll do it. I'm going to go across the bottom here. I'm going to get rid of that guy first. Right, let's see. White, want him to be a 0 in the middle. I can turn it back. I can try again to see the MCP, which I don't really know how to play yet, but if I get there, that's a bonus. There, that's all. Excellent. Oh, we got a few more. Got to turn them all to black zeros. That's the last one. I'm in to see the MCP. Which I don't particularly understand yet. We're going to try to hit. I want a 1 and a 0. There's a 1. And a 0. Okay, did I get it? No. Uh-oh.
You will regret
Oh, I did whatever I had to do. I didn't do it. So, but it's pretty neat just to get to see this level, because a lot of times people would never ever get to see that level in the original game. It took so long to get there. But as you can see, there's just, man, this is kind of neat. The most I've ever played this game. So, you know, I'm just going to leave it at that, guys. This is absolutely awesome. So part of the Tron Anthology. Yeah, let's check out a different game. So for those of you who are big fans of Maze-a-Tron, I think you're really going to enjoy the changes that David has made, the improvements that David has made with this game. Anyway, are you ready, Casey, to go on to Adventures of Tron and show us a little bit of that one?
I'm ready, Papa Pete.
Right on. Here we go.
Now for some gameplay footage for Adventures of Tron, Game 1 in this collection. Now this was an Intellivision homebrew release a few years back, and it remains the only unchanged game in this collection. Nice colorful title screen there. Alright, you're going to drop in, and you need to collect all the floating bits, and then move up the elevators to the next level, trying to avoid the recognizers, the grid bugs, and the tanks until you can collect them all, and then you jump into the center beam once it's lit up. You can take a ride on the Solar Sailer there if you get in trouble. Oh boy. You can press down to go back down a level, but you have to cross over the center beam before you can go back up. And you sometimes do not want the Solar Sailer to grab you. Okay, now it's lit up. I can move on to the next level. Everything just gets a little bit faster here. Cross over, move back up. So I can drop back down here. I guess I could have rode the Solar Sailer there. No, don't. Okay. Just got it cleared too. When it happens, you still get to clear the level and move on. Get over the elevator. Hop back down. Okay, I've got them all. I can go to the center on any level. I don't have to be at the top. Okay, get all the floating bits. No. All right, there you have it. Some gameplay footage for Adventures of Tron.
And now for the one that's sort of like the enigma of the Tron games. People either love it or they hate it. That's Tron Solar Sailer. I'm going to tell you right now, I love it. Have I beaten it many times? Not very many times at all. That pen and paper aspect of the whole thing, try to remember all those numbers, not so much in the first stage as the last stage is so hard. I love the changes that he's made. He's made this game just a lot of fun to play. Here you go. All right, so let's play a little bit of Tron Solar Sailer, revisited 2022 on Dave Harley's rendition of Tron Anthology, his update to the Keith Robinson classic from back in the day. A lot of game that not a lot of people really had, nor had a big passion for, although we did have it back in the day, and I really enjoyed it. Although it can be a wicked, frustrating game when the recognizers come at you. Anyway, I'm going to start it up and watch for the similarities and watch for the differences. Here we go.
Tron.
Love that same voice, but we got Intelligentvision presents Tron Solar Sailer Revisited 2022. And let's start her up and see what's different. Here's the big thing. There's no numbers to write down. That's awesome, because the numbers sucked. Frankly, they did. They served no real purpose other than something to mess you up.
Energy medium.
So, yeah, okay, gonna rock around here. Get
Energy low.
Notice I hit the button to change. It changed the Solar Sailer red. That lets you know that you've hit the button and it's registered to change tracks. And that is such a great advancement or addition to the game because you never really do before. I found I'd pound on the button. Sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't work in the original. And here you can actually see it. So it's perfect. Unlike the original where you have to get to the I.O. port of that sector, key in the number, you're just going to get to the I.O. port. It really makes a lot of sense. But again, other than being able to read what you wrote down and write it down quickly while it takes time away from the game, especially on the upper tracks, the numbers being gone, that's a beautiful thing. So it just automatically takes me to the, up 2 tracks. So I'm on Tractor 5, going for Sector 4. Here we go.
Energy 5.
First recognizer.
We've been hit. We've been hit. Energy.
You will regret this.
So now I'm battling energy levels, battling recognizers.
Track 3. Sector 6.
Oh, just got him.
I can't allow this.
We've been hit.
Nice.
We've been hit. Energy medium. Energy low.
Energy's low. Hopefully this is high right here.
I can't allow this.
Crank the
Energy
speed.
medium.
Medium's better than low.
We've been hit. Energy low. Sector
Oh, it
4.
got me. Oh, I didn't shoot straight back. Now that was what I said before, I had to go back to 0 to find out where I needed to go. That's part of me thinking of the original game because that's what you had to do. This is so much better that you just have to go to a new sector that it tells you to get back up there. So now I'm back to track 1. I got to go to Sector 3. So here we go.
Energy medium.
Behind you, just drop one. Oh,
We've been hit.
come on, baby.
Sector 3.
We're in 3. We got to get to the middle. 2 more beams to pass. Then we get to the I.O. There goes 1. 2. Come on. Get me there. Hey, there we go. We're going to go into the MCP data stream now and listen for the code. And the best part about this is that you can get the code back afterwards. So I grab the 1s and try to fill them into the numbers down below.
Override code 01111101.
Yes.
So it's 2. Just trying to read it now. I'm not writing anything down.
Yes. Yes.
Oop, I got that one already.
Yes.
Trying to get ones here. Oh, I'm not having much luck here. 4, 5.
Yes.
One more at least.
No. Yes.
I have a 0 in 7 and a 1 in 6. Get that 0.
Yes.
I got him. That was just for memorization, trying to keep track of what numbers need ones.
Override code 0 0 0 0 1 1 0 1.
No. Yes. Yes. No.
6.
Yes. Yes.
Need a 0. I need to catch a 0, not a 1. And put it in 7.
You will
Ready?
regret this.
Yes.
Ha! And it's a red screen right now. I'm hitting number 8 and I'm leaving the MCP. And I just won the game. So, hey, what great, not a pen and paper in hand, and I beat the game. I can't believe it got that far. So, right on, guys. This is absolutely awesome.
Well, that looks pretty good, Papa Pete. I'm really looking forward to trying that enhanced version by David Harley, because I never had that game as a kid, and you know, I always heard it was a really hard game and where you had to write everything down, and you know, that looked really good.
It's amazing the changes that he's made. Really is. I mean, it's fun. It's fun. What do you say we take another look at the package? Let's show you guys the package one more time. Okay, what you're gonna get when you get this game. First of all, beautiful box, full color. It's got all 4 screenshots on the back. Look at those cards. Those cards are pretty cool. I didn't expect those when they come. Did you know they were coming with those cards, Casey?
No, not until we got the game.
Right, like here they are, and it's like it says all 4 games of the. That's sort of like, I think they're more like movie posters than they're movie posters more than for the game.
Yeah, they look like movie posters.
The world. So that is really cool. Movie posters from around the world, 5-card set. And then, of course, you just had the overlays in your hand there. That's really neat, too, when you pick up. It's actually a thick little package of overlays right here. There's 8 of them all together, so.
I was going to say, it's definitely a nice collection.
For sure.
For all Tron fans.
So, we've been waiting for this one for, you can say, 10 years since Tron Complete was announced originally, but then they've talked about this Tron Anthology, and some of these games have been available in digital format for the last little while, the ROM's fault, but now, in the very near future. When's it going to be available, Casey?
The game should be available sometime in April.
They're going to be available on Intellivision Revolution sometime later in April or maybe early May, but hopefully very, very, very soon after the release of this video, you'll be able to order them. So make sure you check out the Intellivision Revolution Store as soon as this video is over. You never know, it might be up there, and keep checking it until they are, because you don't want to miss out on this one. It's an amazing set that every Intellivision homebrew collector is going to want to have, and man, it's absolutely beautiful. So watch for more gameplay, not only on my channel, but there's going to be even more gameplay on INTV Casey's channel as well in the near future, right, Casey?
Yeah, I plan on posting a lot of gameplay footage so everyone can check out the games before they buy. But one thing, if you want this game, act quickly, because due to the JLP board shortage, it is going to be somewhat limited supply.
Yeah.
And they will do a future release as soon as more boards are available. Yeah. So don't wait.
So anyway, Casey, like you said, there isn't going to be an infinite number of these right off the get-go because the JLP boards are so scarce, but there will be more in times to come, you know, in the future. But I still recommend you get it as soon as possible. And for 4 games, 5 movie cards, 8 overlays, the manual, the cart, the box. Fantastic, beautiful box too, eh? And it is going to be a manufacturer's price, the suggested retail price of $80 US plus shipping. So not a bad deal at all for 4 great games. Plus there's going to be another bonus with that too. Or not a bonus, but another thing available for this game that they might not otherwise think of, isn't there, Casey?
Yeah, Adon Toledo makes the game music CDs, and I have several of his CDs, and I put them on whenever I'm playing games, and they're quite amazing.
Right on. I know, like Casey said, Aiden's made a lot of different games. Check him out on Facebook if you can find him on there. Yandere, he makes some fantastic music for these games, and man, it's great stuff to collect as well. But one other thing, there are a couple of the things that I really wanted to pass on to you guys, though. We were asked to make sure that we weren't given these games to give them great reviews. We bought these games because we love Intellivision homebrew games. I love the Tron games, as do you, right, Casey?
Oh yes, I love Tron.
Yeah. So we bought these games, but we were asked to pass on one other message to you from Intellivision Revolution and Intelligentvision, and that is that they would love to express their gratitude to the entire Intellivision homebrew community because you showed such amazing patience waiting for, 10 years for this game to come out from the original concept back with Tron Complete. Amazing. And then, of course, it's even been a year or two now since the concept for Tron Anthology came out with Dave Harley's different games. I think I announced back in December that it was due any time on the Indie Homebrew News with Spotlight. And frankly, it's only been till April. I don't think that's a very long to wait at all because you know what they say, great things come to those who wait. Anyway, guys, anything else to say, Casey?
Get out and buy Tron Anthology.
Yeah, that doesn't get any better than that. Anyway, guys, thanks a lot for joining Casey and I here today, and we will see you next time. You take care.
Take care.
Papa Pete, the old ass gamer. Papa Pete, the old ass gamer. If you haven't grown up.
I'm Rick Reynolds of the Intellivisionaries Podcast, and you're watching Papa Pete, the old guy gamer.
What the hell?